Lesson 83, probability of dependent events. Well, a dependent event is just where the probability of one event depends on another event. So let's say we're drawing marbles out of a bag. If we draw a marble out of the bag and then keep it, the probability that the next marble you draw is going to be different than it would be if you had all the marbles in there. So your total is going to change. So let's just do an example here. If we have 6 tiles in a bag, those are just little square colored tiles. 2 of them are yellow, 3 are blue, and 1 is green. So what's the probability of drawing a blue? Probability of blue is 3 out of the total 6, or 1/2. Now if I got a blue on my first try and then I keep it, so we get a blue on first try. Now we're going to keep it out. Now the probability of drawing a blue changes. Because we took 1 out, we now only have 2 blues left and 5 total in the bag. So it will be 2/5. So this is a dependent event because you're keeping it out and the probability changes. So how would we say the probability of finding 2 blues? So to find the probability of drawing out 2 blues, if you just took 2 out, the way we find that is we take the probability of blue the first time, so that's the first one we just call the event A, times the probability of event B. We have to remember that the probability of the first one is under the initial conditions. That means there's 6 tiles, 2 of them are yellow, 3 are blue, 1 is green. But when we take out a blue and leave it out, this is the probability under the new conditions. That means the new conditions are there's 2 yellow, 2 blue, and 1 green because we took a blue out and left it. So that's going to be the probability of the first and the second. So the first one was 1/2, so the probability of getting blue and then blue was 1/2. The second time after we took 1 out was 2/5. So we can cancel the 2's and we got 1/5. So that's the probability of getting 2 blues. If I were just to reach in, draw out 2 tiles, 1 out of 5 times, I should get both of them blue. Now it's not dependent if you replace. So the probability of 2 blues, if you replace the first one. So we still take the probability of drawing a blue, which is 1/2, times, now we're going to put it back in. So the conditions are still the same, 2 yellow, 3 blue, 1 green. So the probability of drawing another blue is 1/2. So if you put the first one back, the probability of getting both of them blue goes down, up to 1/4. And that's the end of that lesson.